The year is 2026. You just got paid, but after rent bills, a few trips to the grocery store, your bank account balance looks shockingly low. You find yourself asking that same old question over and over again. Where did all my money go? If this sounds familiar, please know that you are not the only one feeling this way. Countless people in their 20s and 30s are navigating the same financial fog. They feel like they're constantly playing catch-up in a game where the rules were never explained. The pressure to have it all figured out can be overwhelming. It leaves you feeling stuck, stressed, and completely alone. It's a heavy weight to carry every single day. Before we dive into the details, it is essential to have a clear picture of the journey ahead. A good plan is like a map for a road trip. It shows you the destination and the key stops along the way, preventing you from getting lost. This weekend, you will be following a 5-step roadmap designed for simplicity and action. Visual, 5-step roadmap graphic. Show 5 numbered icons. Each step builds upon the last, creating a strong foundation for long-term financial well-being. Keep this list somewhere you can see it. On your phone, a sticky note on your computer, written in a notebook. This is your guide for the next 2 days and the blueprint for the months to come. Here is the 5-step plan we will be working through together. Memorize it. Understand it. This is your path from feeling overwhelmed to feeling empowered. 1. Know your numbers. You need to see the real story your money is telling. 2. Build an emergency buffer. Create a small safety net for life's surprises. 3. Tackle high-interest debt. Stop losing money to expensive debt. 4. Set a simple, flexible budget. 5. Start investing on autopilot. Most money problems, and the anxiety that comes with them, begin with one simple thing: guessing. We guess how much we spend on food. We guess how much our subscriptions cost. We guess where our paycheck goes. But guessing is not a plan. It will never lead to financial control. The first, most foundational step this weekend is get the real numbers. This is the boring but critical step many people avoid because they're afraid of what they might find. But you cannot fix a problem you don't understand. Turn on the lights, see what's really going on. Your first micro task is simple. Log into your online banking and credit card accounts. Download your statements from the last month, or the last 2 months, or the last 3 months. If you use cash a lot, retrace spending via ATM withdrawals. The goal? A complete, honest picture of where your money has been going. Open a simple spreadsheet, or grab a fresh notebook and a pen. Do not judge what you see. Do not get emotional about it yet. Be a detective, gather the facts, and lay out the evidence without bias. This is pure data collection. Next, organize the data. Group spending into 5 to 7 broad categories. You don't need too much detail. Try these categories: housing, food, transportation, debt payments, subscriptions and bills, fun, MISC. Now you have a clear list of what came in and what went out. Categorizing will reveal patterns you never noticed before. Finally, calculate 3 key numbers. First, total monthly income. Second, total fixed costs, roughly the same each month, rent, car payment. Third, total variable spending, food, gas, entertainment. Write those 3 numbers down and look at them. Say them out loud. This is your financial starting line. You can't fix what you don't measure. This clarity, even if it feels uncomfortable, is your most powerful tool. Awareness always beats guessing. Life is unpredictable. In 2026, the world can feel more uncertain than ever. Cars break down, unexpected medical bills appear, jobs can change without warning. An emergency fund isn't about planning for the worst case. It's about giving yourself a financial cushion, so a small surprise doesn't become a crisis. It's a buffer between you and high-interest debt. Having this safety net gives security and peace of mind. You can handle setbacks without derailing other goals. Your goal this weekend, not a 6-month fund. Start with a mini goal, $500 to $1,000. That amount covers common emergencies, flat tire dental visit, urgent flight home. Keep this money in a separate savings account, away from checking Show Emergency Buffer Savings Account, $500. Separation creates a psychological barrier. Avoid spending it on non-emergencies like a weekend sale, dinner out with friends. Build the buffer quickly with small immediate actions. This weekend, pick 1 or 2 small changes. Cancel a streaming service you barely watch. That's $15 a month. Skip 1 takeout meal. Cook at home. Sell an item you don't use online. Maybe $50 or more. Transfer every dollar from these actions into your emergency buffer. Now show transfer into emergency buffer small. Consistent contributions add up. $15 a week becomes $780 a year. $20 a week becomes $140. Seeing the balance grow builds momentum. It proves you can save and take control. This small step changes your mindset from behind to prepared. Small, consistent steps lead to massive, lasting change. Section 5, Step 3, Tackle high-interest debt and break free. High-interest debt, especially from credit cards, personal loans, is one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth. It's like trying to run a race while carrying a heavy backpack full of rocks. The interest charges work against you every single day, growing your balances and draining your income. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar you can't use to save for a down payment. Invest for your future. Spend on things you truly value. Getting a handle on this debt isn't just a financial task. It's an act of liberation. It frees up your most powerful wealth-building tool, your income. Your first action is to face the enemy. Just as you did with your spending, you need to get the facts. Create a simple list of all your debts. For each one, write down 3 things: the total amount you owe, the interest rate, and the minimum monthly payment. Arrange this list so you can clearly see which debts are costing you the most. Seeing the interest rates written down in black and white can be a powerful wake-up call. That 22% credit card is actively working against your financial progress every single month, and it deserves your full attention. There are 2 popular and effective methods: the avalanche, the snowball. With the avalanche method, you continue to make minimum payments on all your debts, but you throw every extra dollar you have at the debt with the highest interest rate first. This approach saves you the most money in interest over time. With the snowball method, you focus all your extra payments on the debt with the smallest balance first, regardless of the interest rate. This method gives you quick psychological wins as you pay off individual debts completely, which can build powerful motivation to keep going. Neither method is right or wrong. The best method is the one you will actually stick with. Choose one this weekend and commit to it. Your next micro-task is to schedule your first extra payment. Even if it's just an additional $20 toward your chosen target debt, do it now. Set up an automatic extra payment if your bank allows it. The key is to create a system and then let it work. Don't get discouraged if the balances don't seem to move much at first. Consistency is what wins this fight. Every extra dollar you pay is a step toward freedom. Section 6, Step 4, a simple, flexible budget that actually works. The word budget often brings up feelings of restriction and deprivation, like a financial diet where you can't have any fun. But a good budget is the exact opposite, not about limiting your life, about funding your life on purpose. A successful budget is a plan that tells your money where to go, ensuring you build the life you actually want. For a budget to work in 2026, it has to be simple, realistic, flexible. A complicated, rigid plan gets abandoned by month end. We want something you will actually use. Forget tracking every penny in dozens of categories. Start with a simple 3-bucket framework. Needs, wants, financial goals. Needs covers essentials like rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation to work. Wants covers things that make life enjoyable like dining out, entertainment, hobbies, shopping. Financial goals covers money building your future like extra debt payments, emergency buffer contributions, investments. Next, assign your income to these buckets realistically. 50-30-20 is a great starting point, but it's not law. Check the numbers from Step 1. If needs are 60% of your income, that's your reality. Your starting budget must reflect that. Adjust percentages over time, but start with an honest plan you won't break in week 1. Core principle: give every dollar a job before you spend. One habit makes it stick. A weekly 15-minute money check-in. Put it on your calendar like any important appointment. Weekly, maybe Sunday evening, take 15 minutes to check your bank. See how this week's spending aligns with your plan. Overspend in one area? That's okay. Move money from another bucket to cover it. The weekly check keeps you connected, allows flexibility, and prevents small slips from becoming big blowouts. A little weekly maintenance keeps you on track for the long haul. Section 7, Step 5, start investing on autopilot. Investing can sound intimidating, conjuring images of complex charts and risky stock picking. But for most of us, building long-term wealth through investing can be simple and largely automatic. You do not need to be an expert or watch the market every day. Make investing a boring, consistent habit that runs in the background automatically. The goal is not to get rich quick. Build wealth slowly and steadily over time, and let your money do the heavy lifting through compounding. Pay yourself first. This means that before you pay any bills, buy any groceries, spend any money on fun, you set aside money for your future self. The easiest way to do this is to automate it. This weekend, your micro task is to set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a separate investment or savings account. Schedule this transfer to happen on the same day you get paid. Start with an amount that feels almost too small, $25 a week, $50 a month. You can always increase it later. The magic is in starting the habit. So, where should this automated transfer go? For beginners, it's wise to focus on low-cost, diversified investment options. Index funds, exchange-traded funds for broad market exposure, not single-stock bets. That spreads out your risk. You can easily open an account with a reputable, low-cost brokerage firm online in just a few minutes. For now, just start. A good, diversified, low-cost fund is better than none. Remember, time in the market is more important than timing the market. Many people wait on the sidelines, trying to guess the perfect moment to buy. This is a losing game. A small amount invested regularly over many years will almost always outperform a large amount invested at the perfect time. By automating your contributions, you take emotion out of the equation and ensure you are consistently investing, regardless of what the market is doing. Your job is not to be a market genius. Your job is to be consistent. Start this weekend, and your future self will thank you. Section 8. You are not behind, you are just beginning. If you have been feeling worried, anxious, or even ashamed about your financial situation, it's important to hear this again. It is okay. So many people feel this way, especially when it seems like everyone else has it all figured out. Feeling behind does not mean you have failed. In fact, it means the opposite. It means you care deeply about your future, and it means you have the motivation to make a positive change. That feeling is the fuel that brought you here, and it's the energy that will power you through this weekend and beyond. You are not at the finish line, but you are at the perfect starting line. The key to making this change last is to focus on small, incremental wins. Trying to fix everything at once is a recipe for burnout. Instead, celebrate the small victories along the way. Opening that separate savings account for your emergency buffer is a huge win. Making your first extra debt payment, no matter how small, is a massive accomplishment. Successfully completing your first weekly money check-in is a victory for consistency. These small wins build confidence and create momentum. Always remember that progress matters far more than perfection. You will have weeks where you overspend. That's human. Just get back on track the next week. As you move forward, never forget the boring but crucial step that you took this weekend. You finally looked at the real numbers. Most people live their entire lives guessing, wondering why their plans never seem to work out. You broke that cycle. You chose to operate from a place of fact, not fear. That clarity is your new superpower. It allows you to make informed, intentional decisions about your money. That single act of courage, of simply looking at your statements, is what separates those who stay stuck from those who break free and build a life of financial control. Your journey has now officially begun. This weekend, you took the 5 foundational steps. You learned your numbers. You started an emergency buffer. You chose a debt-tackling strategy. You created a simple budget. You set up an automated investment. You now have a system. Your clear next step is to commit to a small, recurring action. The easiest and most powerful one is your 15-minute weekly money check-in. That simple habit will keep your entire plan running smoothly. You are not behind anymore. You are a person with a plan. You are beginning. Keep going. If you're serious about fixing your money in 2026, watch this next video where we build a simple 30-day money challenge you can start this week. Subscribe if you want one new practical money video every week.